Hello, everybody. My name is JJ Hector. So, in the first day of business class, I have to do the three truths and a lie. And one of the three truths is that my favorite movie is Godzilla versus Megalon. And the teacher thought I misspelled Megalodon, which makes sense to the normie perspective that, both Godzilla and Megalodon are really massive monsters, that could fight each other. That little interaction of the business teacher kind of reminds me that when I was a kid, I kind of get confused between the two names. They're pretty similar, and yeah, and I often wonder why these two uh, things these two radically different things have similar names. And you know what's even weird? Nobody in the internet made that comparison. Like nobody. It was literally. It kind of felt like it's literally says the business teacher in me who made that comparison. Maybe I could spark some people who made that comparison or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that video comparing the two. I mean, not just by name, by like other factors. And maybe we know who could win the fight. First things first, let's talk about the names. Megalon comes from the prefix megalo, which literally just means big or great one. For example, the fucking Megalodon. The Megalodon's name is literally big tooth. So yeah. If any of you guys are asking which name came first, well, it's Megalodon. Given by Louis A. And not gonna pronounce his last name in 1835, compared to Megalon in 1972. I'm pretty sure the concept of Megalon already has existed in 1969, but he already uses a different name back then, Gabra, I think. So yeah. Either way, Megalodon came first, and yeah. And to answer my kid self, well, the names are similar because they both came from Megalo. Duh. So yeah. Like their names imply, both of these animals are really big. The size of Megalodon is kind of unknown, as most of its fossil evidence is as teeth, but it's estimated about 15 meters to 18 meters, making it the absolutely biggest shark to ever exist, and probably the biggest animal to ever exist if it wasn't for whales and blue fixies. And not to mention, it weighs about 500 metric tons, which is about 500 fat bastards. But it is dwarfed by Megalon, being 55 meters tall and weighing 40,000 tons. Like, it's not even close. In contrast to the Megalodon, Megalon isn't that big in the Godzilla universe. For crying out loud, his movie appearance consists of three other equally sized monsters. Looking at this chart makes you wonder why his size is being emphasized in his name, but like I previously mentioned before, the prefix megalo can mean great, so I guess that makes sense considering that he's worshipped like a god in Zootopia. So yeah, in conclusion, Megalodon is a really big fish, in a pretty small pond, while Megalon is a really big fish and a vast ocean planet that's like even bigger than Earth. And not to mention, they're both really oversized versions of like animals. Megalon is an oversized beetle, and Megalodon is an oversized shark. And I gotta waste too much time with the anatomy, like just look at these two, but here's some similarities. They have limbs, they have eyes, they don't breathe from their mouths, uh, they have internal organs, yeah, and also they have like mouth parts. Like, I don't know what Megalodon eats. It most likely is dirt. And they have this stupid special organ that makes dirt eating sustainable. And Megalodon eats obese mammals. So yeah, that's it. And they're both boneless. So to answer the question we have all been waiting for, who could win in a fight? And you know what? May I laugh at your face because it's sort of obvious it's fucking Megalon. So first, what advantages does Megalodon have in this fight? Well, Megalodon has a bite force of 40,000 pounds, which makes it the strongest bite force of any animal to ever exist in this planet. Like nothing compares to Megalodon. I'm just saying. But and also he and Megalodon is smaller than Megalon, and Megalon likes to laugh at smaller opponents. You know, it it kind of gives Megalodon a advantage here, you know? And then there's Megalon, who is not only much bigger than Megalodon, but he also is covered in armor that is practically immune to entire militaries. Like, I highly doubt that Bifors of a Megalodon could do shit. And on top of that, he has napalm bombs that shoot out of his mouth, and he can shoot a laser beam that can destroy tanks. Just in case for the coping and seething Megalodon fans saying shit like, "Well, Megalodon's domain is in the ocean. There is no way an insect like Megalon could survive the ocean. And does Megalodon wins?" Well, I have some news for you, dummy. According to some random ass book, not only Megalon can survive in the ocean, but he's also an incredibly good swimmer. What? Swimming at Mach 4 speeds. I don't know how fast this Mach is a Mach, but it's definitely faster than Megalodon, which is like 3 miles per hour. Yeah, Megalon is a better swimmer. Not to mention, Megalon can walk, dig underground, fly, and do goofy looking jumps that could destroy villages. I think Megalon might have the most mobility options of all the Godzilla monsters. But I might be wrong, you know? That's it. That's all. Thank you for watching this entire video. Goodbye.